Hello, hello, hello. What is up, my gorgeous, intelligent friend? So nice to see you here this evening. It's your boy Clear, and I wanted to share with you what my day was like as per how I've been doing this lately. So, honestly, today really compounded a lot of things for me. I woke up and drew tarot, and the first card, the only card that I drew today, was the moon card upright. And for me, this communicated to pay attention because the super full moon in Capricorn is tomorrow. And I just found out that I have a Capricorn stellium in my chart. So I have a lot of Capricorn energy. And for me, that looks and points towards work and structure and stability and dedicatedness, diligence, focus, drive, and doing things in a linear kind of a way. And as you know, I have struggled a lot with workaholism and feeling like I always constantly need to be working in order to feel like enough, to feel like I've earned my place in this world. And so when I heard about the Capricorn stellium in my chart, I was like, okay, that makes so much sense. And the fact that now we are having a full moon, the first full moon after eclipse season, and also Mercury retrograde just ended 2 days ago. Yesterday was the last day. So there's a lot of new energies coming in. We also just had the summer solstice. So we're officially halfway through this calendar year. So, in a way, it's like, okay, what were we working through in January? What goals did we set for this year? How are we doing with those goals? How have they changed? And with the spirit of work and structure, and so because I drew the moon tarot card this morning, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to really take some time today to listen to the astrologers that I listen to on a regular basis, see what they have to say about this full moon in Cap, and just take in and see what different gems of wisdom come my way. And I also had a chance to spend some alone time today during the afternoon. And I was working on this program that I'm taking called Reality Mastery by Kwasi Johir. I definitely recommend y'all watching Kwasi Johir's channel. He's one of my main mentors over the past many years, first on YouTube, and now I'm taking his program. I am a paying customer and very happy about it. So shout outs to him. Big up to Kwasi. And so I was like, okay, well, I need to do a bunch of work on my reality mastery program, really articulate my desires. Where am I going? Who am I becoming? Who do I want to be like? What characteristics? How they look? How do they hold themselves? What do they have and experience in the 3D world? What are their spirits like, their hearts like? How do they inspire me? Why? All these questions. I was looking at them today, and these are big life questions. And if you really tackle them with integrity, they can completely transform your life and your consciousness. And I love doing that type of stuff so much. And this program has really been challenging me to step up to the plate in that regard. So I took some time today and I actually smoked before doing the reality mastery work. And it allowed me to open up to my intuition in a different way and to have insights come in and honesty come through in ways that felt very supportive. And that's something that normally I wouldn't do. And that's another thing is that this program has been helping me and encouraging me to do things that I wouldn't normally do because there's probably been something stuck, which is why I never take that route. There's probably a fear or an underlying belief around it, right? Like taking time off, smoking weed in the middle of the day, and then doing something intentional and working towards something. These are things that normally I wouldn't do. And so, giving myself the opportunity to try things from a different vantage point has been revealing so much new information and insights and like life energy, just like this juicy elixir of, insight and energy. So, it's been lit. It's been fucking fantastic. And I recommend you trying that in your own life, seeing things from a different vantage point, maybe trying things out in a different way than you normally would, and just move through the discomfort that comes up, hold it, acknowledge it, be with it, allow it to rest in your presence and your awareness, watch it dissipate, and see what flowers are blooming underneath the fog. It has been a beautiful process for me. And one of the things that I'm really really coming to terms with amidst all of these different information sources and energy counterparts coming together to create this masterpiece that is this moment I'm experiencing is um, realizing that I've actually been holding myself back from sharing about my trans experience. And I think I didn't want to niche myself down too much. I didn't want to be too specific. And I'm realizing today, the biggest light bulb today was realizing that it's okay for me to just show up in my full transness, whatever that looks like or means or feels like on that day. It's okay for me to talk about it. And it's funny because when I look back and I think about the recent videos that I've done, I know that I'm often sharing about my trans experience because it's like a lens through which I'm experiencing this world in a different way than I was previously. And it's just beautiful to be in a place in this moment today where I'm allowing myself to recognize the discomfort that I would feel about really having it be the center focus of my storytelling or my experience sharing. Allow myself to just be with that and then shift to a place where I realize it's okay for me to center that part of my story, and it's okay for me to serve in ways that I will never know because of me sharing that part of my story intentionally or mindfully. Is this making sense to you? It's making sense to me. I think it's making sense to me. It is. It is. And it's new. It's new information for me to just pick up on all that today. So it's feeling good. It's feeling authentic. It's feeling relieving. I think I was resisting how good it felt to create queer and trans community online. And after really reflecting on just where I'm at authentically, I realized that this is the most authentic way for me to move at this time. And there's a reason for that. And I think that I really had this realization on the other side of noticing myself committing to listening deeply to my body and to my intuition. So, my transness has been a journey that I have been led to through my body and through my body's intelligence and wisdom and insight and direct communication with me. That's what led me to make such a risky decision. And I'm so grateful because look where I am now. I feel so good now in a way that I didn't have access to before. So if my body's wisdom led me through something that seemed risky to a place of such joy and elation, grounding, presence, what a gift, then where else can my intuition and my body's wisdom lead me? And it's like I'm just feeling this recommitment to listening deeply to my body and to trusting it and just obeying what it's telling me. How else can I exploit the wonders of that presence and of that practice and of that commitment? What else there be realized through the potential of my following my intuition and listening to the wisdom of my body? Chances are there's a whole lot. In fact, I know there's a whole lot. There's so much coming down the pipe. Feels really good. So that's where I'm at right now. And it's been incredible as well as I've taken a step back from working so hard in a specific type of way to going more intuitively and more in flow. I'm just realizing that the next steps that I take need to be led by this intuition and this desire in my body so that I can conjure the energy to then execute them, to move towards them and allow the thoughts to become things. There needs to be such a deep passion, like when you're making love to somebody and your love turns into a child, it turns into a creation. This is my experience with myself. It's like I have this beautiful love affair with my visions, and through my masculine and feminine energies intertwining and sharing the load in what it takes to create something, then things can blossom. And I think that for so long, I was denying the feminine part of my own creation process. It was hyper masculinized without me realizing it, where I would just say, okay, you have to work this time and this time and do this and this because that's what you're supposed to fucking do. And so that's how I would move. And I did that throughout my 20s. And now, however, that my body is masculinizing and my energy field and my grounding and my conviction and my contentment is grounding and embodied in such a beautiful way. It's like I am safe to take a step back from that work, go, go, go mentality. I'm allowing myself space to take a step back from it. And I'm noticing that I still feel safe. I still feel safe because of the masculine container that I now embody 24/7, even when I'm not working on this rigid masculine Capricornian schedule. So I'm just seeing how it's all connected and how, because I'm not in this rigid schedule, there's more space for my intuition and my feminine fluidity and kind of airy, flighty, dreamy, visionary ideas, cosmic creation, tapping in, liquid, fluid channel is more open. It's more open. And now my masculine container is just like, okay, I can hold you in this. I can hold you in this. I'm going to make sure you're safe. All your necessities are going to be accounted for. Like, I'm still taking care of my shit. I know where I'm at with my money. I know where I'm at with my label. I know where I'm at with my family, my friends. I know where I'm at in my different social media platforms and with the relationships I have online. I know where I'm at with my emails. Like, I have a mindfulness of where I'm at. I'm still a safe container. But instead of trying to force my life energy to go in a certain direction, like a river, instead of trying to control where the river's going, I'm just saying, I am the earth and I will hold you in the strong banks of my arms and just flow, baby. Just flow. So I'm saying this to myself now in this way. And it's like my feminine brilliance has this space to tell me what it actually wants now. And I'm realizing that some of the things I was going to do, I actually have more space and forgiveness and willingness to be with who I am and where I am, so that the truest intuitive message and life that wants to come through now can come through, even though it may not be the most pragmatic or safe choice. Is this making sense? Because holy shit, it feels so good. And I feel like it's a whole new way of doing things. And it's just all coming together right now. Okay? How are you feeling in these beautiful energies? They can be heavy and confronting. There's some stuff that we're clearing out right now, but when we clear this stuff out, the rest of our year is going to be more authentic, open, and expansive, exponential, easeful from that authentic, real as fuck place. Real, true, what wants to come through us and be offered through us. That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm hearing. Are you hearing it? Are you feeling it? So that's my reflection right now. How is it landing for you? How does that line for you? What synchronicities are lining up for you from what I just said? Like, what's light bulbing in your head right now? I'm very curious to know, because like we're connected, and I'm starting to recognize as well that as I'm channeling and just sharing where I'm at and what I choose to share, some of it are intuitive messages for you witnessing. And as you reflect that back to me, it helps me to feel more tapped into spirit and to this cosmic web that we are a part of within this beautiful community. So let me know. It gives me good vibes. Thank you so much for being here. I'm feeling really crystal clear. I'm feeling clear as day. I hope this video helped you to get clear and transmit your beautiful, unique, magnificent, brilliant light. I'm sending you so, so much love. And yeah, I'm going to see you on the full moon tomorrow. Shea Butter Glow. Okay, bye.